My man Wolverine, essentially a walking case study in unresolved trauma. And I love this dude. This is literally one of my favorite characters, man. But when I think about Logan's actual life, it's like that. His entire life is a chain of like pain and loss, being used as a weapon, manipulated by governments multiple times, and shadow organizations. Like, this dude could get kidnapped at any time, right? And he's lost so much in all this stuff going on around him, and then outliving everyone that he cares about. That's where the real issues come in. He doesn't process his grief. He kind of internalizes it, and this becomes his rage. Now, that same rage is both his greatest weapon, but it's his psychological cage, because this is what really shows the fracture in Wolverine. He has a major fracture. His healing factor keeps his body intact. So he's gone through all kind of hell physically, but his psyche doesn't heal the same way. He doesn't have a healing factor for his mind, and that's where he struggles. He's a soldier. He's seen so much pain, so much all this trauma. Like, he's lost. I mean, how many, in a couple hundred years of life, how many friends do you lose? Girlfriends, buddies, maybe children. I mean, so that's the grief that he has to actually deal with. He gets all this trauma compounded over decades. It leaves him just emotionally scarred, mistrustful, and he's always on the edge of being feral. Also, I mean, like I said, man, this guy's been kidnapped I don't know how many times. Like, you're waking up in a cage somewhere, right? Or you're waking up strapped up, and they're doing things to literally affect your brain structure, which is constantly like rewriting, the wrinkles on your brain. So it's a lot. So, and on top of that, because of his actual nature, which is rooted in his powers, he's torn between Logan the man and Wolverine, who is the beast. Logan the man, he likes connection. He wants family life, right? He likes peace. Wolverine the animal, he thrives in violence, right? Instincts, his survival. So his personality is flipping between these two poles, and it makes him very unpredictable, but also very deeply human. He's constantly saying, am I a man trying to hang on to my humanity, or am I just a weapon that's just pretending? So this dual nature fuels his depression and his self-loathing, but also gives him this amazing resilience where he does bounce back in spirit. He knows that there is something there, so he continues to claw forward. He sees beauty all around him, so he's not immune to that. But he has to live fundamentally lonely. Like, immortality strips him of that continuity. So you see everyone dies, he remains. So he has this bitterness, but it's this strange kind of compassion. So he is more prone to surrogate families. Like, he's obviously the X-Men, Jean Grey, Alpha Flight, Jubilee, Laura. So he knows how to bond. But tragically, in most of those cases, he knows those bonds will end in heartbreak for him. But he forms them anyway. And psychologically, it's a kind of a self-destructive hope. It hurts him every time, but yet he can't stop. So this paradox, absolutely defines him. This loner who keeps, searching for his path. And then, like, the role of violence in his life is just, unbelievable. That this has been not only, like, violence has been therapy for him. It's not just survival. Like, it's been everything. He's been caged to the point that using all those muscles, all that power, all that what his mutant abilities lend him to, when he finally gets to use them, it's like he's, it's unrepressed pain that fuels it on. So we weaponize it. He gets the smell, he gets the instincts, he gets to just react just like at that nature and get over to it. And that's where he's like both feared because people see it and how savage it is, but it's also you pity him knowing that he can go there, like that it takes him there. And it takes him, he purges all this energy out, gets all of it out. But the curse of that, he's even emptier after he goes, like after he just goes savage and just shreds somebody like in an epic Wolverine way. He doesn't feel good about it later. And it doesn't even matter who it is. If it was someone who absolutely deserved it, like whatever, he's still gonna walk away losing because what he lost in that moment was his humanity. Not only because he did it, but because there's a part of him that enjoys doing it. He does enjoy those times when he can justify just being savage because it feels good. and he's torn by that. So how he reconciles those two, we'll never know. And then just the physical trauma to the brain, it's just, you know, when Professor X can't help you in that regard, like it's clearly my man's suffering. So just wanted to give him some props for take a look at like how deeply Wolverine is in this archetype, that he's this cursed immortal hero who has all this endurance, he's addicted to battle, belongs for peace, and within that is the greatest like conflict of all.